What up, man? We got something new for y'all. Fried rice real quick. Got something new. Check me out.
It's the same thing, man. You meet chicks, next thing you know we smashing them. We don't get to know nothing about them. What they like, what they dislike, favorite color, nothing, man.
Come on, there's no good chicks out there.
You will always lose money chasing girls, but you'll never lose girls chasing money.
Your name?
Hakeem. Your poem was the joint.
Thank you.
I mean, you sound like a pro.
Thank you.
You think I can call you sometime?
Maybe if you let go of my hand, I can take your number.
Stay looking fresh, yo.
See, I've been watching you boys since you had them Larry Blackman haircuts. I know we had our differences, yo, but don't you know I always got your back, man.
No doubt, man. No doubt. I know the reason you had to get a job was whack, but it's not the worst thing in the world. You do got a lot of seeds out there. You'll be alright. Everything happens for a reason.
Ever since you got with that bitch, you been acting like you better than niggas, yo.
It's over between us. Forever.
I miss you so much, I followed you today.
And I saw everything. You holding dude hand and all that. This nigga set me up.
Some friends in your life for seasons, man, and maybe our season with Fred is over.
Yeah, your baby mom's been coming around here asking about you.
I'm pleading with you to get back with me for the sake of our daughter, and you brushed me off for some next chick?
What?
Oh, you think I didn't know?
You lost your girl. You can't see your daughter. I think you need to get your job back.
Get off of me. Get off of me.
I'm sorry.
Move.
I can't.
You're a good person, son. And good things gonna come to you. Everybody always get dealt the hand they deserve in this life.
True story.
Is it a true story or is it a perfect lie? Do I need to light that dynamite and shoot it in the sky? Roman candles at the parrot, the mother sucker's mocking. Maybe he's a school pigeon, probably a snitch. In the future they might call him Zipper.
Sundays with our extra special guest, the director and executive producer of the film True Story, Rasheed and Omar Wilds. How you guys doing tonight?
Good. Thanks for having us.
Awesome. The trailer you just saw was for their movie True Story, which I had the pleasure of seeing live in the living room at their first film festival that they were accepted at the Bronx Week Film Festival not this Sunday, not this Saturday, the Saturday before that, May 12th. And if you haven't seen it, you got to find a way to see it. I don't know what the availability is, but it's an awesome film. Shot all in black and white, which, you know, I didn't expect black and white.
Yeah.
I didn't. Why black and white?
Well, being it was an urban film, I decided to go with black and white because most people see an urban film and they'll just dismiss it as, you know, some hood crap.
Mm-hmm.
So it's obvious, it's deeper than that. So I wanted, you know, people to see it in black and white and say, what's this? Let me give it a few minutes. And then, you know, if you give it a few minutes, it pulls you in and we're off to the races.
And you're right, it was a lot deeper than black and white. And I was interested to find why this story. Because this story seems like, I felt like, you know, everybody, you know, we were sitting in the film festival and we're watching. Everybody in the audience seemed to be able to relate to the life in some way, shape, form, or fashion. But why this particular story? Is it any bearing on your personal life or anything like that? Or is it just like something that you saw and that, you know, you just feel like you need to tell this story?
Yeah, it was that. It was I felt like I need to tell a story. You know, I've been watching films for years, and independent films and urban films and something I wanted to do for so long. I never saw that story be told.
Mm-hmm.
And the subplots and everything else that's going on is like I was kind of waiting for somebody to do it. Nobody did it, so I said, why not be me?
So is this your first feature project? Or?
Yeah.
Okay, so
first
you've
feature.
done, before that, what have you
I did a short film called Ponies in My Bed.
Ponies, so that's where the ringtone and the for y'all when
So
you guys
hidden,
get to see the movie. one of the main character Hakeem, his ringtone is "Ponies in My Bed," which I was like, "What is this ponies in my bed story?" But you know, it's a little inside joke, I guess.
Poetry slam. He was actually reciting the lyrics.
Right. Oh yes, that's right. Before Nia came on. Yes. I know. Spoiler alert. There's a spoiler alert all over this, y'all.
Yeah, not too many though.
Not too many, but there's a little bit of stuff. So also, how you guys are brothers?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So you executive produce.
Yes.
So what made you say, you know what? This is my brother. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna support him on this film. Because I guess executive producer to me sounds like the money man. Am I wrong? Is that basically what it is?
That's exactly what it is.
To me, when I hear somebody's executive producer, that means you signed the checks.
Yeah.
So what was it about this project that made you gravitate to it and go, you know what? Yes, I'm gonna put my dollars and cents and my money where my mouth is.
It was something honest, and some of our best filmmakers seem to be avoiding our particular demographic. They want to put movies out there that don't represent everybody. It's like, I don't know, when I watch movies, it's like a class thing. You see all the bougie stuff, or you see like movies about gangbanging and all of that negative stuff. I'm talking about when it comes to like urban films or black films or whatever. You know, that seemed to be what we're getting all the time. And when you see that, you're like, wait a minute, where are we at? You know, and where's the reality of us? We don't see that in the films. And my brother came to me with that script, showed it to me, and you know, I read it and I was like, well, this is something that we got to put out there because a lot of people could relate to this stuff.
So how long did it take you to write True Story?
It took a few months. I started writing in July, and I finished it October 1st. So it was like late July to October. I finished writing it.
So it looks like it's something you really it shows that you really contemplated, you know, the script and everything, because you have a lot of, you know, through the old Wayne's Brothers, I keep remembering Don't Be a Menace to Society, where he goes, the postman's always like, message!
Yeah.
Like, you had a lot of messages in there, but it wasn't too preachy. Like, how did you walk that fine line?
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. That's the trick. I mean, it is a fine line you have to walk. But, you know, funny enough, I just tried to make the characters as natural and as real as possible, so when they deliver the lines, it's not, I'm forcing it down your throat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that, I would probably say that's what it is, probably more than anything. I just made sure I developed the characters right, made sure the characters were relatable, so when they talked what they talked, it wasn't like someone just coming out in the pulpit and, you know, condemning somebody. You know what I'm saying? So
it wasn't that message thing. So your cast, I gotta rave about the cast.
Oh yeah.
You had an ensemble of people that I feel like every single person, no matter what part they played, was perfect.
Yeah.
So how did you, did you just have an eye and say, yes, I want you for that, or? What was the process like of selecting the cast?
Certain people, I had in mind. Some of the guys that's gonna come in here, you know, later. I had them. I hope I ain't messing nothing up.
No. We're gonna bring in some of the cast members, and we're gonna talk to them a little bit.
Spoiler.
Not a little spoiler.
Yeah. But I had certain people in mind. Certain roles I didn't have anyone in mind, and they just came to me. People start popping up. I had one of the actors, one of the brilliant actors, Deron Campbell. He referred a few actors to me, and you know, they nailed it.
Awesome.
And Damion Omar referred somebody to me, a few people, and it just worked out like that. It was one of them things that was just divine intervention. It just happened.
So when you do the director and writer and that kind of role, do you ever give the actors a little bit, because you know they're your words? Do you give the actors a little ad lib? Like leeway, or is it like, no, this is what I wrote down?
It depends.
This is what.
It depends. I think any director will tell you if they trust an actor, then they'll let the actor take a few liberties. But you know, you know, it depends. But I let a couple cats say a few lines here or there, you know, change a line up here or there, if it felt right, and that's what it's all about too.
So it was shot entirely in the Bronx, I understood, or
No, we
in the
shot
Bronx?
mostly in the Bronx. We shot Lower Manhattan. We shot in the poetry spot was the New Yorican Poets Cafe.
Okay.
And
down by the Bowery. Is that the one?
Yeah. We shot in Brooklyn. We shot the club scene was in Brooklyn, but mostly in the Bronx though.
Speaking of the club scene.
Oh yeah.
For those of you who do not know, and this is a complete surprise to me, DJ Big Inf has a cameo in the film.
That's right.
I'm sitting there at the film festival, and the opening credits are going, and I'm listening, and I'm like, okay, I like this. Voice sounds familiar, but I can't really, place it. And I hear DJ Big Inf. I'm like, I'm sorry, what? Like, is Inf in this film? And I see him, doing his thing, DJing in the club scene, and
Inf's a hell of an actor, man.
I had to yell at him on Twitter for not letting me know.
Word, right?
So our DJ Big Inf is very, very talented.
As well as that.
DJing, acting, MCing, whatever you need.
Inf Washington, that's what we call him now.
He can probably
move over Denzel.
Put up a flat screen if you need
and
to.
He
is like the Renaissance
as
man.
well.
Yeah.
Inf helped us out big with the music in the movie.
Yeah.
Cut a couple of records for us and everything.
All that, yeah.
Like, shout out to DJ Big Inf.
Yeah.
Always full of surprises, and we love them all.
And I want to thank the Wild Brothers for the opportunity. Word.
Yes.
It's all good, brother.
Yes.
You know,
That just goes to show you
love.
how small of a world the Bronx is. Like, I feel like it's 2 degrees of separation in New York City, 1 degree probably in the Bronx.
Them X's up real quick.
The X stand up. So, any questions? Have you been really quiet?
I'm
and
just.
Sean done disappeared on me. I don't know what's going on.
I'm just excited to see them here because I remember we filmed it a while ago and I was bugging Ock throughout the years, like, yo, when the movie gonna be done?
Yeah.
And let's talk about that. Like, people think that you shoot the movie. I guess you guys put the scenes together. Boom, it's out in 6 months. Like, could you tell us a little bit more about that whole process of putting the film together to the finished product where you're ready to show it to the public?
It happens. It varies. I mean, sometimes you can probably do a film in 10 months on the Hollywood level, but on the broke level, it's hard.
Independent is a little tougher than that.
Yeah, a lot tougher. Yeah. So, I mean, while we shot it in 15 days, it took a while in post, and you got to edit it, and then a whole lot of different cuts, and then there's music you're dealing with and all that. So there's a lot of technical things that go on, but when you're doing it independent, man, I mean, the way I feel about it is like you're being tested. You know what I'm saying? To see if you really want it. It's like everything is not given to you. You have to go out. You have to go out and get it. You know what I'm saying? So
hard work, dedication.
Oh,
yeah. Stealing the word from Floyd Mayweather. But that's how we went at the project, though.
So why films? Why not? Is this something you always wanted to do?
Yeah, I always wanted to do it. Always. But the funny thing is, I never. Sometimes people say you are what you see, and I never saw any filmmakers around me at all growing up where I grew up. 184 and T-Bop. Big shout to 184.
Word.
Stand up.
Infamous T-Bop.
That's right.
Shit.
But yeah, so I didn't see any filmmakers, man, and so I didn't know if I could do it or not because I didn't see it in front of me. If I wanted to be, a sanitation worker, I could do that because I seen them every day. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see any filmmakers, so it took me a while to kind of find out how to go about it. But here we are ultimately.
So are there any filmmakers out that you idolize or sometimes reference some of their techniques in your work?
I mean, I definitely will have to say Spike Lee is a big influence on me. No question about it. One of the tops. I mean, there's other cats, but Spike is one of them. There's a few guys.
You always talk about Sidney Lumet.
Yeah, Sidney Lumet. He directed Dog Day Afternoon and Serpico, and he directed The Wiz. So.
The Wiz.
So that's a heavy, cat right there. He's a big influence on me as well.
So
probably those two guys are the top two.
as a, another, writer, producer, actor comes to mind, Mr. Tyler Perry. Why not that route of, he's very successful in his films and, what he does. Like, why not that comedic kind of, I feel it's a bit of like a coonery and buffoonery type of approach to things. But, he does, the same kind of, messages and, he tries to put through his comedy and everything. Why not that route? Not you?
Nah.
Just not you. You're not gonna put on the dress?
No dresses. No stilettos. No
not gonna put on the dress
G-strings.
and like preach and be.
No boxer briefs. We ain't doing none of that. We ain't doing none of that, man.
It's not for everyone.
Yeah.
Tyler
I respect
Perry's
Tyler. I
unique.
respect Tyler's gangsterness hustle though.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't knock him. I mean, he got a whole lot of bread and he's
Yes,
an
he
inspirational
does.
cat.
Yes,
No
he does.
question, inspirational. But he got his lane.
So a question just came in.
A question from the. I haven't really been. Yeah, go ahead.
Who scored the film?
Who scored the film?
Yeah.
Who scored the film?
We did it kind of by committee, but
Yeah.
I mean, the main guy was Keyboard Money Mike.
Yeah.
And
From
then we had
I'm
my
still
man,
number one fame.
My man John Smooth, he worked with Ultramagnetic MCs,
yeah.
Boogie Down Productions back in the days.
Yeah.
He helped us score a bit of it, and then we got my man John Smooth. That's how we
Yeah, my
worked it
man
out.
John Smooth. He's one of the. He played Mr. Williams. He played the store.
Yeah, very talented guy.
Oh, I know. Yes.
Yeah,
Mr.
he's
Williams.
an actor,
Yes.
comedian,
Yes.
and
an
he
actor
also
extraordinaire,
does-
Yes,
and a musical genius.
You'll never
Yeah.
lose girls. What is it?
Yeah, I wanted to
Girls
ask.
Take the Money? Oh, is that?
So,
Oh, hi.
hey, what's
how
going
are you?
on? Google the name, Sean.
Google the name, Sean, who disappeared.
Is that God? Is God talking to
No, it's not the voice
no.
of God. This is the other guy.
This is the other guy.
Not the devil either. But I wanted to know who did the score because it really matched up with whatever mood that you guys had the characters in.
Yes.
Like the characters was portraying an angry mood or something sinister was about to happen or whatever. Like whoever lined up the score to fit that mood, the music was on point.
Yeah.
The music was very much on point. So,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Dang, who did the score for this? Like, this joint is on point."
Yeah. But them two cats that we named, they definitely put it down.
That's right.
Yeah, gotta give them dudes props.
Then we got original music from artists like my man Big Inf.
Yeah, follow me on Twitter, y'all, at DJ Big Inf.
And we can't forget Sonny Chiba from Camp Low.
Sonny Chiba from Camp Low, that's right. Now, I also got my man Duke Black on there.
Duke Black.
As well.
Yeah, right.
From Loose Cannon.
Loose Cannon in the building. Bigfoot, BX,
all
about.
BX all day.
Yeah, BX, all BX cats on.
All right, throw them X's up.
Down. That's right. We kept it all Bronx on this one.
Yeah, I
we ain't
noticed.
discriminating from none of the other 5 boroughs, but we wanted to keep it close to home so everybody had a connection and a feel. That's
Because
what
I
we needed.
noticed you guys had one of the characters was wearing a Platform NYC shirt.
Yeah.
And that's our peoples
right.
too.
So
That's our peoples. They
it was
helped us
really
with
like
the wardrobe.
I was watching it and I was like, wow, this is really like a Bronx
Oh yeah.
film, like
It's a Bronx
made in
baby.
the Bronx. Like you guys really drew from all the talents and resources of the Bronx to really put this together.
It's so Bronx that we shot it on the same block that Larry Davis shot the police. I'm just putting that out there.
Right there
That's
by
how
the PA,
that's
yeah.
how Bronx it is.
I'm a little.
It doesn't get more BX than that, man.
I'm generation gap, so I'm kind of not sure what anyone's talking about, but I'm supposed to smile and act like I do.
Well, just a little history. Like for a short time, the Bronx is just known for shooters. We had Larry Davis, Pistol Pete, shoot even the rappers, Chi Ali, and as of late, Remy Martin, and then the actor from Bronx Tales. What's the name of that Italian dude? Leo Boccardo Jr. He was another Bronx dude who was a shooter. And
he let that thing go too.
Yeah, it just was like
I'm not condoning that, but
But we
was in the real Bronx streets shooting this flick.
Yeah. Big ups to that, man. Yo, Larry Davis.
It's
Wow.
always an education on Moscato Sundays for us Generation Gap members. Always an education. So we are gonna thank you guys for gracing us. We're actually gonna get in.
Well, we're going to take it from the Bronx to Chicago. We're going to introduce that Kanye video. Keep it locked right here because True Story is still in the building. We're going to come back and do more. Do more with this movie.
Stay tuned.
Make sure y'all check this.
Refill your glasses.